video.
Oh, good. Excellent. So good. Stand together. Look, you know why we're here today. We've got some celebrations for long service. I'm just going to start off with the most long servicing guy here, and that's Tony Letcher. And Tony's celebrating 25 years with the business a couple of weeks ago. And that's interesting for me because he started just a few months before myself, so we're going to do this whole thing again in November sometime. But Tony and I go back a little further than that because when Tony started here, he left the company, I think, Brooker-Myra, from memory. And it was Brooker-Myra who was the share brokers in Hamilton at the time. And I was a young guy with a few shares, miscellaneous things. It was part of the 1987 sort of run up to the big collapse in 87, I think it was. But anyway, I first met Tony when I walked into Brooker-Myra with a shoebox full of paperwork. So I had a shoebox full of share certificates, information, etc. And I laid it out and I said, "Can you help me?" And he just looked at it and laughed and said, "The hell am I supposed to do with that?" And I said, "I really need your help because apparently these are worth money." So we got together and he sorted it out. Tony's been very, very diligent in looking after the direction of our business over the last 25 years, as you all know. And it's that sort of diligence in the financial systems that pays dividends for us all. And we've seen lots of companies come and go over the years, but with the care and attention that Tony's had to managing finances and looking after all of our best interests, it's made a huge impact. I, for one, am very proud of the work he does. And one of the really nice, rewarding things was we work with the BNZ Bank. BNZ's quite good in good times, and quite challenging in tough times, as you probably can be aware. And it was the BNZ guys who came here some years ago and sat down with us and said, "Working with Tony is one of the best companies we've worked with ever." And part of that is his attention to detail and his reporting, and the way he presents your company or our company to the BNZ gives them a great deal of confidence. It's that confidence that means we can go borrow money, we can have strength with the bank through some tough times, so which we've had over the years. So it's that diligence that we thank Tony for. It's been a pleasure to work with for me, and I just would like to congratulate him for that and thank him for his work, and long may it continue. So,
I'd just like to add a couple of things that Owen said. Owen said that when he first met Tony, he gave him a box of documents and Tony says, "What should I do with that?" 25 years ago, Tony joined our company. I gave him a box of accounts and he said, "What the hell are we going to do with that?" But he's done a brilliant job for us. In fact, one of our directors, outside directors, said to me, "He does such a good job, you need to hook him into this business." And yeah, very proud of that. And you might wonder why Tony doesn't wear a tie, because a few years ago he was getting rid of some papers in the shredder, leaned over it and his tie got caught in it. Just about choked it. Anyway, Tony...
we saved him.
Yeah.
We cut his eye off.
But Deanne was trying to push him in. Anyway, Tony, congratulations and it's very probably work. Tony's got to do a couple of things there.
First of all, thanks very much for that. As probably most people would say, the situation in 25 years has gone very quickly. I guess this is the time to sort of say why have I been here 25 years, and the obvious answer is because no one else will employ me. But the reason really comes back to teamwork and having a good team. I used to play a lot of rugby when I was younger, and the thing I enjoyed the most was how you brought different people together who had, the tall people and short people and wide people and people with lots of different skills, and you brought them all together into a team and you all worked to a common goal. And I see it being very similar here at Convex. We all bring different skills, and back when I was playing rugby, we had those flashing wingers who like to score the tries, but they spend most of their time after the match combing their hair and making themselves look good. At Convex, we call them sales reps, and then we had feisty halfback who would be nipping away at the forwards and growling at the forwards all day. He's he's called Gary Gilliston. And then you have your passionate, confident flankers who would always be quite confident about talking to the ref if they didn't think anything was right. Hi, Quentin. But the ones I admired the most were the guys in the Type 5 who did all the hard work. And so, as much as I don't have a lot to do with all the lot of you guys out in the plant, you are the guys that really are the engines of this place, and I admire what you guys do. I was going to say,
So Owen's the ref.
yeah, Owen's the ref. I guess I'd just like to thank people who I work close with on a day-to-day basis, because they do make my job a lot easier. So people like Trudy and Deanne and Justine and Nate. Yeah, just on a day-to-day basis, they do a lot for me, so thank you to them. And I'd like to thank Owen and David especially, because through 25 years we've had to make a lot of hard decisions at times, but we always seem to go and agree what we need to do. And I think that's just comes from a lot of mutual respect about different ways we look at things, and mutual respect for each other. So that's worked really well. Just to finish, I guess, on in terms of with Owen, he came into our office last Friday and said, "Hey, we made you cake last night. I made you a cup of coffee to come on down and have it for 25 years." And I thought, that's great, Owen, but I was thinking, geez, I've never drunk coffee. I hate coffee. And it just made me think that although I've been here a long time, I obviously haven't been here long enough. So thanks very much. I'd just like to